Hey guys, this is Latias. Long time no see. I don't know how long it's been. Few weeks. I know, it's just I have been playing way too much, and yeah, let's just say this is the first time I'm recording at like 11:30, like the first time in a while. PM. I mean, not when the sun is down. So this is kind of unusual, and especially now that I'm recording in my room, that's even more difficult. More difficult because hey, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm out of breath. Obviously, I'm not a very exercisable person. That means I'm gonna have to keep going up and down. Well, I'm thinking of setting myself a time limit, probably one for at least an hour. So yeah. Let's see. So because I'm recording upstairs, I'm gonna make this easier and just. I think I'm just gonna straight record manga and magazines or anything that's Barnes and Noble's related. So make it a lot easier for me. That means I don't have to die going up and down. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna get, since this is gonna be easy, hopefully. So this one is gonna be part 1. It's gonna be a magazine MYM. I hope that these are accurate because they're piling up. Trust me, this is November, so, and it's almost April. Alright, so here we got MYM. This is Charles Code Steel cover. I think this is the second one. Yeah, it should be the second one. And I know, ooh, look at the back. Holy God. Miss America? Miss America's on here? Perhaps for Europe. I do know that, I don't know how you say it, Yes or YS, I believe. I actually went to Miss America, which is interesting. I wonder if they're gonna fuck that up or not. I don't know. So he got a nice Final Fantasy 10, 28, 16. Oh, this is the trading card game. Final Fantasy. That's still a nice cover. I would like that as a poster. We got Ash and Pikachu. Oh, we got a nice cosplay of an Evangelion character who I have no idea who that is. Oh, jeez. Scary. I know. And I think I've mentioned this before, but this was 4-panel. I was thinking about it until I found out it's 4-panel. And no, you're a wizard, Harry. Oh, I thought I said hurrah. Hurrah. Today's Cerberus. I don't know. Oh, I've seen this. I'm familiar with it, but the name, I just don't know it. Happy Trials. This is amazing art. I know, I have the first game. I could probably get the second game because I've seen it for 30, I believe. But it's like, well, the reason why I got the first one because it actually has limited edition, and I collect limited editions. Obviously not all of them. Holy crap. And that's the only reason why I have the first one. Like I said, I could get the second one for 30, I believe it was, in GameStop. But I'm afraid to start it because that means I have a feeling I would pour a shit ton of hours into that game. That means I would be splitting my toe with Atelier Furious, which I've been playing for like 10, 11 days straight. Maybe there was one day that I didn't play it. This is a pretty page, by the way. Yeah, so it's like, oh gosh. And not only that, but Persona's coming out in a couple of days too. It's like, I don't want to insert any other game to play, or else, I mean, I could if I wanted to. It's not like I can just say no to myself. Just means I won't dedicate a lot of time. So, by the way, this image here is from the second case, and no spoilers or anything. It's a filler case, which made me really sad because I was like, I really wanted more about Trucy, but then again, this game kind of technically was for Apollo, so I guess they couldn't do everything at once, So I just want to quickly say that this filler case, no spoilers, and I'm not the only one that thought this, that this is probably the best filler case in the whole entire Ace Attorney game. So when you get to this case, have fun with it. It is amazing. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think I think the second case will have to be my favorite for the Spirit of Justice game. And then, this is tough. I can definitely tell you the first case is probably the first, no, not first, but the last rank that I like. And this case is not popular amongst people, but I think my second favorite case might be the fourth one, which is filler, but not as good as this, though. Oh, this is tough. I can tell you that either the last case or the fourth case is my second favorite. And I liked it because the fourth case, because it has someone in it that I was like, I fangirled when I saw that person in there. I'm like, God damn it. But then again, that game is focused on Apollo, so we couldn't just, you know, focus on everything, or else we would get a mess, so to speak. It would be like a lot in one game. So, Spirit of Justice, highly recommended. And first of all, what the fuck, man, that is scary. Gundam Death Note, yeah, I would assume Death Note would be, oh, look at that, 3 9s in one page. That don't happen very often. I'm not familiar with this, but obviously Death Note, I had a feeling it was going to get pretty highly rated. Yeah, Pokemon, it's always something like that. Nobunaga the Fool. I was like, wait a second, the back of her looked familiar. And then I'm like, oh, this is Choppets. It's like, I feel like I've seen her before somewhere. I thought Choppets would have gone a little higher than that. I thought it was popular. Maybe not the most popular Clamp title, but up high. I guess not. I mean, don't get me wrong, 7. I'm making it sound like 7 is the worst, shittiest number out there, but it's not. Ooh. You know, I don't know if they released any more than that. And it has a 10 out of a 10, and it is a Clamp title, too. I got a 5. Dragon Ball. Another series I can definitely expect to. If I had a way to grab it right away, I don't. I do have an RG Veda DVD. I think it's a movie. It's in the closet. I don't feel like getting up, but I thought that was something interesting to share because it reminds me of the old days. So, yep. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, something that I want to mention about the Spirit of Justice before I pass this. No spoilers or anything. I keep seeing that, so y'all don't think I'm about to spoil something. But one interesting thing I found about that case is they did something that I don't think the LC attorney has ever done before. Instead of investigate trial, you actually investigate one full time. So it gets pretty long. I was like, is this case gonna go to trial and then we're gonna investigate? But you're gonna be investigating and then just go to trial and that's it. So I think every other case in the game, with the exception of the first one, obviously first one is not supposed to be huge, does the case trial. So for some reason number 2 is the exception. I don't know if it's been done in the other ones. I don't think so, because I was like, what is going on? I thought that was very interesting. They changed it up, I guess. So back to Pokemon. Hit the road, Ash. Oh, this is, look, did you hear? Porygon. Dude, a fall victim to controversy. That is so mean. They're like Porygon, and it wasn't really Porygon's fault. It was actually Pikachu's fault. Look, but they decided to scrap poor little Porygon. I'm not saying you should scrap anyone. I mean, it's like no one's fault. I don't think they would intentionally air something that would cause, I think it were seizures? 600, yeah, seizures. I don't think they would do that on purpose, obviously. You know, so I don't know why Porygon got scrapped. Is that how you really spell his name? Or is it like this? Porygon. I don't know. That makes me sad. I'm pretty sure you can hear the helicopter. I had to have the window open, guys. Even though it's still fucking March, it's still kind of stuffy in the room. Holy crap. I am almost positive you can hear that. You know, it's funny because the poor little cherry blossoms got confused because usually they bloom in March, but they bloomed in February, which has actually never happened before because we got way too warm and March got way too cold. And it was March, not February. And obviously the cherry blossoms got confused, and I don't know, they I don't know if their fate was good or not. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And we had snow a little bit in March. Like it was like, oh my god, like a big storm in the Northeast. But we dodged that, so we got lucky, which sucks because I wanted to see snow. It's like this year was pretty unusual. Like, who the hell wears shorts in February here? Nah, unless you're crazy. So crazy as in like you don't care about the cold. I don't know. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Next part, I know this was long, but I like talking. Next part will be the manga. So I'll see you next part. Bye, you guys.